In the quiet backstreets of Osaka, there was an antique shop that almost no one noticed. The sign outside had faded with time, the letters barely readable. Kagomiya Antiques. Inside, the air smelled of dust, wood, and forgotten stories. Old clocks ticked slowly, porcelain dolls stared with glass eyes. And in the far corner of the shop stood a tall black-framed mirror covered with a cloth. The owner of the shop rarely spoke about it. His name was Riku Arata. At 33, Riku had the calm demeanor of someone who had long ago stopped expecting life to be kind. He spent his days repairing broken antiques objects abandoned by people who no longer wanted reminders of the past. In a way, he understood those objects. He had also been left behind by time. One rainy evening, just before closing, the shop door creaked open. A woman stepped inside. She looked around slowly, as if she had been searching for something specific. Her name was Kana Fujisaki. Her hair was damp from the rain, and there was something distant in her eyes, like someone who carried a memory too heavy to share. "Sorry," she said softly. "Are you still open?" Riku glanced at the clock. For a few minutes she walked through the aisles of antiques carefully, running her fingers across old wooden tables and dusty frames. Then she stopped in front of the covered mirror. "What's this?" she asked. Riku's expression changed slightly. "Not for sale." Kana tilted her head. "That makes me curious. It should make you cautious, but curiosity always wins against caution." Kana gently lifted the cloth. The mirror was strange. The glass looked darker than ordinary reflections, like a quiet pool at night. When Kana looked into it, her reflection appeared slightly delayed, almost as if the mirror was thinking before showing her image. "That's unsettling," she murmured. Riku walked over and pulled the cloth back down. "It's an old mirror. People see things they shouldn't." Kana smiled faintly. "Ghost stories. Memories." Kana began visiting the shop frequently after that. Sometimes she brought coffee. Sometimes she just wandered through the antiques while Riku worked quietly. Their conversations were slow and careful at first, but eventually they became longer, about books, music, old cities, and the strange ways people tried to escape their past. One evening Kana asked him directly, "Why keep a mirror you clearly hate?" Riku didn't answer immediately. Then he said quietly, "Because I deserve to see what it shows." Kana frowned. "What does it show?" Riku looked at the covered mirror. "The worst thing you've ever done." She laughed nervously. "You're serious?" "Yes, and you believe it." "Why not?" "Because I've seen it that night." Kana insisted on trying it again. Riku hesitated but eventually stepped aside. "If you see something disturbing," he said quietly, "don't blame the mirror." Kana pulled the cloth away once more. She stared at her reflection. At first, nothing happened. Just her tired face staring back. Then the image changed. Her reflection looked younger. Standing in a hospital hallway, a man lying in a bed behind her. Machines beeping slowly. Kana whispered, "No." The reflection showed her walking away from the hospital room, ignoring the man calling her name, leaving alone. The mirror returned to normal. Kana stepped back, breathing heavily. Riku quietly covered the mirror again. Neither of them spoke for a long time. Eventually Kana said softly, "My husband died that night." Riku looked up. "I thought I couldn't handle watching him fade away." Her voice trembled. "So I left the hospital. Just for a few hours. Silence. When I came back he was gone." She laughed bitterly. "I spent years telling myself it didn't matter." Her eyes moved toward the mirror.